Hello Reformers and welcome to a special feature of Shadow Arena. This video is kindly sponsored by the developers and, well, if you'd like to play along with me then there is a link in the description. Now this is Black Desert Online's answer to Battle Royale, and they're doing a pretty different slant on things. Basically, you don't start as any particular class when you enter the arena. You start as a Black Spirit, and you can wander around the battlefield. It is highly recommended to be a bit quick about this, and basically what you have to do is you have to find a class. You're literally finding an adventurer out on the battlefield somewhere, and you are possessing them as a spirit, and then you inherit their abilities and their stats and all that sort of thing. And then what you do after that is you run around the battlefield attempting to try and pick up as many items, defeat as many enemies, and I'm talking about players as well as monsters here. And so it has a PvE as well as a PvP element to it. So, without further ado, it might make sense for me to just enter the solo Shadow Arena, and we'll see how we do. I'm not holding out much hope because, as you can no doubt tell, I've played 2 matches so far, and my average rank in the first one that I played was 48 out of 50. Yes, so you can kind of assume that I'm probably not going to do very well here. The second one that I did, I was rank 18 or 19, so I didn't do too badly, but I gotta say, I'm not very good at player versus player combat, especially in MMORPGs. I used to be pretty decent, like 10 years ago, but not so much nowadays. But I am having a lot of fun with the Shadow Arena specifically because it does add that little bit of difference to the Battle Royale genre. And this is our Black Spirit here. So we're not going to be, choosing a class or anything. We just have to come across that class out in the field, and we have to get used to it and try to learn how to use its abilities on the fly. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure that a couple of people in this mode right now are probably going to be veterans of Black Desert Online, and it's probably going to make it a little easier for them to get used to the mode and everything. And I'm far from a veteran, that's for sure, but you can easily see the fun that can be had in this mode. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate it as well as I can, because, well, this is one of those modes that I really want to be not like exceptionally good at it, but I'd like to be a little bit better than I am. So I'm gonna try my hardest here. I'm not gonna try hard, but I am gonna try my hardest, that's for sure. And we'll see how we do. Now I can just tell my Black Spirit to go wherever. I can basically just guide it wherever I want him to go. And this is an enemy here. That's an enemy. I can't do anything to that right now, but here we go. Alright, so there you go. So now I have taken control of whoever this is. I actually don't even know. I don't know what class this is, so we're just going to be doing some damage. There we go. Do some damage and then we get an item. There we go. This item cannot be used in your current state. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I equipped a new item. So as you can see in the top right there is a kind of a readout that basically tells you what kind of gear you have equipped, and your gear score is gonna increase over time. Now I'm hopeful that I will be able to find some more enemies here. In my previous time, I was actually doing a pretty decent job with what I was using. Unfortunately, it seems like I am being a little bit slower this time around, because my previous class was the guy with the katana sword, and he was really, really fast at killing enemies and basically just doing all kinds of PvE stuff. Was not very good in PvP though, at least I just wasn't very good at that. So let's see if I can... okay, that's a shield, I see. Alright, so let me just attack with this, and then just... there we go. It seems like this one's a bit of a ranged character, so gonna have to be a bit careful with her, because... oh, hello. Alright, yeah, that's an enemy. So, yeah, that is definitely someone that we want to run away from, thank you very much. I can use... oh, yes, I used my shield a little bit too early, by the looks of things. So that's not very good. Maybe I can... yeah, this guy's got a shield, so he's going to be blocking a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, unfortunately, it appears as though the witch probably not the best idea for us to go for there. But yeah, I found that the people that are generally very, very good in this mode usually have a shield, because basically what they can do is block every single bit of your damage, or at the very least they can block a lot of your damage. So it is going to be a bit difficult to survive a little bit as you are if you're playing as a caster or something like that. But as I say, I was playing as the katana guy, and I went up against one of these shield classes. I don't know the name of the shield class, but whatever it is, it's very, very strong indeed. So I'd recommend, if you can find the shield class, it's probably a good way to go. As you can see, my total damage taken is much, much more than my total damage dealt, because literally every single time I've come up against someone, they have usually had some kind of damage reduction or, you know, some kind of shield. And as I say, they're much better than I am. So hopefully, hopefully we might do a little bit better this time around. Obviously, running into an enemy early on, especially as someone that is a ranged class, is really not gonna do that much, to be honest. Especially considering you're needing to be at range, and you know, if you're unable to get to a suitable distance, then you're gonna have some problems. But there's a huge amount of people playing this mode right now. As you can see, we fill up the game in, well, actually not even that long, and we can start playing almost instantaneously, so that's pretty cool. I like that, but just wish I was a bit better, that's all. Alright, so here we go once again. I have no idea where I'm gonna go. I guess I'll just try and maybe land next to this bridge here or something. Oh, I wanted to go next to the bridge, thank you very much. Oh well, never mind, okay. I guess I can just try and bounce out. Yeah. You do get a little bit of increased mobility here. Oh, is that the witch again? Yeah, I don't want to play as the witch again, thanks very much. I feel like that is going to absolutely murder me. Okay, what about this? I have no idea what this is, so I guess we'll just play as this and we'll see how we do. There's a chest there, so oh, okay. I should probably open that up, get some shoes. Alright, and let's try and kill some enemies here, shall we? Oh, we got a shield this time around, but yeah, I think you can actually block with the shield as well, so that's pretty nice. Maybe I'll be able to do that. HP potion. I did not really want an HP potion, but as you can see, there's a couple of people that have already died, so I'm a bit worried about that, to be honest. Okay, so let's see if I can find a couple more enemies here. There we go. Ooh, nice. Got a new shield and everything. Okay, that's great. So if I can just continue to do this, then we might actually have a decent enough shot of actually surviving. There's another sword. There we go. Equip that. There we go. Ooh, nice. Alright, so we've actually found something pretty amazing right there. That's a legendary sword from what I can tell. And that's definitely something that I've not gotten before, so we might actually have a decent shot at actually getting somewhere this time around. Okay, I am picking up these skill books, which will give you additional skills. As you can see on the right side there, we're getting additional skills from that. And we are getting a couple of other things here as well. I've got to be a bit careful, because I obviously do not want to get myself killed that easily. So let's see if I can do that. Wow, we're killing things very, very quickly now. That is all thanks to the sword, though, of course. Okay, there's another skill book. We've got a whole bunch of additional skills now as well. Oh, yes, good. We've got some gloves. Another weapon box. And you can see our attack and defense up in the top right there. So if we can just get a little bit more defense, I think we might have a pretty good shot at maybe surviving just that little bit better, you know? Not getting rank 46 or something. That would, yeah, that would be nice. Another weapon box, weapon box. I do not need a weapon box now. Isn't that always the way? It's always like, okay, so you have an amazing weapon. I'm going to give you a huge amount of weapon boxes now. But when you don't have a weapon, it's always giving you kind of weird things, like earrings, for example. Yes, it's going to give me a huge amount of earrings and everything. Oh, hello. Seems to be an enemy here, so maybe I can kill him. It seems like he's running. I'm actually just going to go and kill this elite soldier right here because we don't have a torso piece right now, and it would be, yeah, there we go. Would be pretty good to get a torso piece. I had to let the other guy go because it seems like he was running very, very fast away from us all the time, and I didn't really fancy running after him for the entire game, so even if he is low in HP, I guess that's just how it has to be for the moment, and, well, we'll see if we maybe meet him a little bit later on. If we don't, then I don't really mind. As long as we survive, that's all that really matters at the moment. Oh, this is a bit awkward, isn't it? Could you get down from there? I'd appreciate it. Oh well, you know what? I'm actually just going to leave this guy alone. I really don't want to deal with him, thank you very much. Okay, so we're actually doing pretty well this time around. I've got some decent armor. My weapon is fantastic, but obviously we've got to bear in mind that most people will probably have a pretty decent weapon. So it's definitely something to bear in mind. And I got to be careful about ranged attackers as well, because ranged attackers are certainly going to be having a pretty fun time with me, because I seem to be quite a short range character for the most part. Maybe I can try and get to the back. There we go. Okay. Yep, there we go. There we go. I'm taking a bit of damage. Alright, so yeah, that is obviously the ring that is collapsing on itself, you know, in most Battle Royale. So we have to be very careful of that. There's a helmet. And, oh yeah, by the way, the bigger enemies that you fight, so like for example these guys, the bigger ones you fight, they are going to give you much better gear for you to use. So it's kind of a risk-reward kind of thing. You want to make sure that you're doing a pretty decent job of gaining as much, well, yes, as much good gear as you can possibly get. So obviously that's a thing. Well, it seems like we're getting trapped out here by a much more experienced player, that's for sure. I guess I guess they didn't really like it that I attacked them. Oh well, never mind. I guess we're just going to have to deal with it, and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, I might escape. I might just escape and, you know, try and get somewhere around here. Oh, wow, okay. We're going to do the business by the looks of things. We're going to do the business. Oh, you've used all your power and collapsed. Alright, well, there you go. We actually did a pretty decent job that time around. I actually dealt quite a lot of damage, but, well, I guess when when Juzo gets a bit annoyed by my frivolous attacks, he decides to, well, gun me down. Alright, so here we go. This is our third attempt to get a little bit further in the Battle Royale mode in Shadow Arena. So let's see if, oh, there's something. Is that something that I want to take? I have no idea. I have no idea. No, could you stop? There we go. Okay, let me pick this up. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So this is actually the character that I was playing before, and I'm actually unsure whether this is a place I can actually go to, because if it's a place that I can't go to, then I think I might be a bit out of luck, but we'll see. Okay, come on now. Get up there. I need to start fighting. I need to start fighting quite fast, otherwise we're going to have some problems. Alright, there we go. So, now this guy, I haven't been very successful with this guy, let me be honest, because, well, I don't know why, really. I actually have no idea why. I just don't seem to do that much damage with him, so it could just be that I didn't have a good enough weapon against someone that did have a good enough weapon, so I guess that might be it. But anyway, let's see if I am going to be left alone this time around early on, because, well, I did kind of get murdered with the witch earlier, so let's try and see if we can avoid that happening again. I'm not seeing that much. Oh, there we go, there we go. There's an enemy. Oh, we got a necklace. It's a decent necklace. Okay, we have Cyclone Slash now, and we also have something else. I'm not entirely sure what the other thing is that we just got. Ah, that's the edge. Right, okay, so that's the edge of the map. It's a very, very large map as well. As you can quite clearly see, it's pretty massive. So, you gotta be a bit aware of where you are and everything, because if you, well, if you're out here when the thing starts to, you know, constrict, then you're gonna have some problems, because as we saw in the previous round, other players can throw you into the dark zone, and that's kind of harsh. That is kind of harsh. So hopefully we won't have that happen again this time around. Oh no, there's someone over there. I do not have a good weapon. Just leave me alone, please. I would appreciate it. Oh dear, I have 130 attack power. I'm gonna just ignore those two because they apparently are killing each other, so that's fine with me, as long as the Viktor doesn't decide, oh, look at that weak fellow over there, let's go and kill him. Yes, hopefully that's not gonna happen. Alright, well, whatever the case, let's get that. Ooh, nice, an elite belt, very good. Okay. I like just collecting a whole bunch of loot, and then just seeing how I do in the later game. I'm not a big fan of the early game attacking, so I'm gonna try and play for the late game. That will be my strategy for the Shadow Arena. And I'm not entirely sure how well that's going to go, let's face it. Nice. Okay, oh, give me a good weapon. Ah, really? Oof, this is bad. Okay, this is bad. This is not going to go well. I'm not a big fan of this weapon. Okay. Okay, did you drop anything good? Oh no, just a skill book. I'm not a big fan of the skill books either. I mean, I know the new abilities and the new skills will potentially give me a duel winning, you know, skill of some kind, but I would prefer a legendary sword again, please. I'm never gonna get that. Never gonna get that again, that's for sure. Anyway, let's see if I can maybe get this chest over here. Maybe. I know that there's actually someone over there, so that's the reason why I'm a bit dubious about coming over here. Oh no, worse armor than I was wearing. Oh well, never mind. Well, I guess we can... Why not? Let's go into the marketplace. The marketplace is bound to have something good, right? Surely. Flashbang. Oh, okay. That's probably not going to help me out too much, let's face it. Okay, I'm actually... Can I wall jump? No, I can't wall jump. Okay, well, obviously. Let me just make sure I don't get absolutely trapped here. This is bad. This is bad. I do not want to be here. Because if I'm here and someone appears, they're probably going to be like, oh, look at that, a free kill. Yes, they will definitely be like that. And maybe... Oh, hello. Give me this. Oh, these gloves are not very good, but I didn't have any on before, I don't think, so we'll do okay with these. But I am mostly wearing green gear, and that is not good. Not good at all. I'm not seeing any enemies either, and I'm not talking about players here. I'm talking about... Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of big enemies. Yeah, bigger enemies do tend to appear in these areas around the big sort of like tower structures. So obviously that's definitely where you want to go if you want to fight some better enemies to get better gear. If I can, that is. Oh, and there's also that. And I'm dying. Okay. Yeah, so let's be a bit careful here then, shall we? Because there are people probably wanting to kill me right now. So let me see if that is actually indeed the case. There is someone over there, and I'm assuming they're probably going to want to try and kill me, so yeah, that's going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing. In a couple of seconds, you will see whether that is indeed the case. No? Oh, okay. Apparently someone has taken mercy. Someone has taken mercy upon me. Very nice. I appreciate it. And I'm going to set a goal here. I'm going to try and get top 15. Okay, let's try and get top 15 together, because I've never done that before, so it would be quite nice for us to do that. I think I probably would have had the greatest chance of doing that in the previous game when I actually had a legendary sword. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay, so that's not going to work out too well, is it? Certainly not. Okay, well, the circle is actually reducing a little bit here, and yeah, okay. That is kind of funny. Maybe I can use a flashbang. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's not a flashbang. I have no idea. But there you go. If someone wants to kill you, they are definitely going to kill you, especially these veterans. But there you go. That was a little look at the Shadow Arena mode in Black Desert Online. If you would like to check it out, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.